Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Now you might have noticed in the past that I like to actually hit the Do Not Disturb button, like that, on my watch, as a sort of a gimmicky thing at the beginning of every episode. But I'll tell you something, the latest glitch with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6, so I've learned by reading up on the forums, is that the Do Not Disturb, activating it does not work on the watch anymore. So I actually have to do it in camera, in the phone, that is the camera. And then it'll light up on here as Do Not Disturb, I'm sure. Yep, it's got the icon at the top. There we go. And that's beautiful little Toto's face, you can see there, on the watch face. I get different dog pictures every time I click, which is pretty cool. And welcome to this month's monthly mystery episode. Where are we today? It's a mystery to me too. This is our first time visiting this place. It's been on the to-do list for quite a while. So, an episode of discovery. Yep. Well, I'll get started right away with the ground rules / housekeeping that I always reiterate every episode. At some point during every episode, I've got to remind you of our 2 slogans. The number 2 slogan, pun intended, is "Show us the poop," which you must say with a clenched fist like this: "Damn it, we want to see the poop." Which is a reverse psychological slogan, because it's a direct reference to the fact that when you watch our dog walks, you don't get to see the poop. So you pretty much get to enjoy vicariously the entire dog walk experience. But as for the pooping, well, that's Quigley's private business, and any other dog for that matter. Hello.
Hi.
Beautiful doggies. And the number 1 slogan on our YouTube channel is, never mind the 6 o'clock news, and it is exactly what it sounds like. I'm not allowed to talk about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news. That's for both your peace of mind and ours, because these dog walk experiences are about promoting health and well-being and good mental health. It's not a place for me to come and rant and rave about that kind of stuff. Hello.
Hey mate, how you going?
Good.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
That was a bit of a comedy. A little bit slapstick. Well, there's a stream nearby here, and I guess it must be a good place to let your dog off and let it get wet. So let's see if we can find one of those sorts of spots. So yeah, with the monthly mystery episodes, we're not trying to make it ridiculously difficult for you to figure out where places are. Locals may well recognise it and realise where this is straight away. Really, it's just a point of difference, because every single episode is chronologically, numerically placed into the YouTube channel, and every episode has the place as its title most of the time. For events, sometimes we'll name it after the event. Come on, Quigs. You could go for a run around in the stream around here, couldn't you? Come on. You know what? I'll try not to be in too much of a rush and just let Quigley have his wicked way with this walk. This is our second recording for the day, by the way. Earlier today we recorded the previous episode, which is, it's another City Slicker episode. If you look at our channel, you'll see most of the time we like the bushwalks and the beaches, but every now and again we'll get along to do some City Slicker stuff. Today was a supercar show, so if you like supercars, backtrack one episode and find that episode. It's also a bicycle run episode for our bicycle run playlist, because I did really want to walk around that car show, but I ended up taking the bike because we had to park so far away and the show only had 1 hour left to go, and so me and Quigley ran there, so to speak. Well, he had to run. I'll give that a level 4 on the Adventures of Quigley Woggles park bench rating scale. 4 is average. 8 is the top of the scale. And you know, if 4 is average, then 1, 2 and 3 are various levels of terrible. And I theorise, as usual, that level 7 and 8 park benches don't actually exist in reality. They might. And go to some fancy royal palace to find a gold encrusted one, or one that's covered in jewels and precious stones. But otherwise, we're never going to find one. Quigley got his little feet wet. I'm not sure if we really want to be on the side of the stream. Just wanted to come over here to get down to the water level. Go back across this bridge again. Come on. Yeah, so we were at the coastline today, and down Wellington ways. So we can't have travelled very far. That's a big clue for your monthly mystery episode, people who are trying to figure out where this place is. We're still about Wellington, and it was quite a windy day. Not like stupidly windy, but you know, upwards of 20 kilometres an hour, and it always bugs me trying to make recordings in the wind, because I know it doesn't make for great sound on the recording. So we've come inland to a bushwalk, and the benefits of that is obvious. A little bit of shade from that wind that's out there in the exposed areas, and shade from the sun. Hi. No. Well, there's that mouldy laugh of mine. Can't help it. I don't know if everyone will like that. It's me being self-conscious again. I try my best not to be. I just be myself. Narrate our lives. Remark about the things that are right in front of us. Say hello to people. Tell you about my dog and how he appears to be feeling to me. And that's about it. Mm-hmm.
Come on. Let's go. Like that. Come on.
Hi. So many doggos. I do want to talk about the YouTube channel though, because it's been getting a bit neglected lately. Also, poor old Quigley doesn't get to travel as much lately. And both of these are for the same reason. I had to go and get myself a new job. I'm still freight truck driving, but I'm loath to bring him along to work while I'm still so very new to the company that I'm driving for. I mean, I still would like to one day, but at the moment, Quigley's doing a lot more staying at home rather than coming with me to work. So that the consequence of that is that significantly less opportunities to go out dog walk recording. And even if I did bring him along, dog walk recordings would be a little bit more difficult these days because, well, this new company that I'm working for is absolutely squeezing me for every hour they can get out of my legal driving time. I'm regularly now doing 10 to 13 hour days, and sometimes I'm hitting my step count target before noon after starting work early, 6 o'clock every morning. Yeah, so I have just been waiting for my body to get ready to the new physical regime, and that's why now I'm recording again, because today is the first Sunday day off that I've had since I started working for that company, where I actually feel like I have some energy. The past few weekends for sure, I have been in recovery mode every weekend, going, oh my God, what am I doing to myself? What am I doing? Working so hard. The good news is I'm making a lot more money for our goals now, so I'm both happy and...
It's not clear, and it's just like, and he just uses the tax, and I'm pretty clear to go,
Hi.
no, that wasn't our decision, that was yours.
Come on, let's go. I am both happy and kind of overwhelmed at the same time about it. Any regular viewers will know, and I've chortled about it many times in the past, my real dream come true is for this YouTube channel to get super famous and for people from all over the world to send us a little bit of money, and a little bit of money from many people would be great, and then we wouldn't have to slave for a wage anymore, and we could just dedicate all our time to this and probably some other things too. I dream of becoming a podcaster, and there's a few charity works that we already donate a lot of our time to, so it would just be really good to have free reign of the hours in our life to just do those beautiful, meaningful things. So I want you to know, dear viewers, that if you do support this channel, it will be received with much gratitude, and we'll be going towards some pretty good causes. I'm pretty passionate about children's charities, suicide prevention charities, which include youth suicide prevention charities, and obviously we care about animals, and so from time to time we do foster other animals or volunteer at animal organisations like Riding for the Disabled, which we've done in the past. I'm sure we wouldn't mind doing again in the future. There are branches of Riding for the Disabled all over the country. It'd be really cool to just travel the country and meet a whole lot of wonderful horses who are doing the good work of giving disabled people those experiences. Hey, I'll just wait here in the clear space. Hello.
Hi there. Hello. Hello.
This way. Come on. Oh, that little doggy really wanted to say hello to Quigley, but clearly feared the wrath of its owners. It's like, I can't stop, I'm sorry. I think that's part of the ethos behind why I make these recordings too, is I know that some of you viewers out there have disabilities, or even if you're just not lucky enough to ever be allowed to visit our beautiful country, I want to share this with you. I want to share this with you. And that's what it's all about. What a beautiful place. I cannot believe that I haven't brought us to this location prior to this. And it's going on the list of beautiful places that we will certainly revisit again in the future. I love places like this. So I might do some shutting up now, just so y'all can listen to the nature. It is summer, so there is that annoying noise of the cicadas. I promise you it's my least favourite sound in the summer. But it is nature, after all. This is why I regret that I don't remember to bring a flashlight. We have had it on some episodes in the past. I remember using it once. I must have remembered that there was a tunnel. I must have intentionally thought, oh, I better take the flashlight. But the flashlight lives in my everyday kit, which I don't bring on the dog walks. I'm planning to add to our dog walking kit. And another one of those little flashlights is a good idea. One that belongs to the dog walking kit. That way I don't have to remember to grab my everyday flashlight. I doubt there would have been much to see back there in that dark tunnel thing though. I assume it is for water flow. Stormwater surge flow. Now, I also imagine that if there ever is extreme rains and that water comes flowing down that, it must be quite epic to watch it dumping into the stream here at high flow.
Well, he just went and rolled in human shit.
Oh, what?
Disgusting.
Oh,
Somewhere
no.
on that corner.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it. Right. Well, I'm determined most of the time to edit out other people's bad language, but I think I'm going to let that one slide. It's an innocent enough word and a innocent enough reason to drop that word. Quigley, you will not be rolling in the human fecal matter. I promise you that. He's on a short leash. Quigley, I want to go this way. Oh, is this even a walking trail? It's getting pretty dicey. Well, elevation change, we're getting up. Okay. Now what? I'm going to consult the map. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I didn't realise it was going to come so soon, but this is pretty much the end of the trail. There is a little bit more, but I don't much see the point in continuing. The trail goes up there and then comes out into a street, a neighbourhood, which I remember inspecting in Google Maps earlier today on Street View, trying to decide if it was this end of the trail that I wanted to navigate to. And I had a look at this end of the trail, and it was not hospitable for our vehicle being a large house bus. Yeah. It's such a street that there are a lot of in Wellington, where if you park a vehicle in the street, it better be only as wide as a normal car, because there will only be about that much space left for other vehicles to get past. So I couldn't be putting a big wide vehicle in there. Pretty much bottleneck the street. And then I lucked out when we went to the parking space that we did go to, because it's the only 2 empty parking spaces that I would really want to park the bus, and they were empty. In fact, all of the available car parks were empty, but none of the other ones were desirable parks, just because we always have a desire to park the bus on level terrain. No! I toy with the idea of putting a big slogan on the side of the bus called Flat Earthers.
Yeah.
Hey, beware of human poop.
Human poop?
Yeah, some lady I passed before said her dog found it and rolled in it.
Oh, really?
I don't know where it is, but
okay,
just beware.
yeah, awesome. Cheers, mate.
That felt weird to say. Now we're going to cross to the other side of the stream, because I do know that trails follow the stream on both sides. Can you get this out from under here, Quigs? This way. This one. I think we go this way, Quicks. This way. Oi, this way. Wonder what's under that tarp. Quigley seems interested in it too. Somebody got tired of walking through mud. Oh, I'm actually starting to feel a bit lost. This trail's not as well formed as the other side of the stream. I swear I looked at the map and it said trails on both sides of the stream. Now I'll look at the map again. Trying to decide if I feel adventurous or if I just want to go back the safe way, which is the way we came. This way. I regret that I'm wearing my new shoes. Because my old shoes have done us proud. And they're still suitable for dog walks. I'm supposed to remember to wear those instead of these. This way. It is this way, Quigs. I wasn't really expecting mountain climbing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've got clear sky. I'll consult the satellites for our position. I just want to make sure we're not going way off base. I'll just push pause on the recording. This is taking a while to see the sky. Some time travelling will begin now. Well, actually, I just realised that it's actually, for you, dear viewers, it's when the time travelling ends. Pushing that button.
How's it going?
Hey.
Hey.
Hello. Okay. Yep. Made a boo-boo. And we're going back the way we came. going to be an extra long walk because, like an idiot, I've ended up miles off track with no connecting trail back to where we started. And I thought it was going to be a loop. So that's cool. We got to see this Menaz view from up here. Some landmarks that might help you figure out where this episode was recorded. At least it's all downhill from here. Oi. Extra exercise today, Quigley. On top of the already great amount of exercise that Quigley has achieved today. He's going to snooze well tonight. He's going to be pooped. Me too, I hope. We're not going to go back exactly the way we came because part of what we did was get a little bit lost in unofficial trails, but this time we'll stick to the official trail, which I sort of ignored before because I thought, no, we don't go that way. We're supposed to be going that way in alignment with the stream, right? And then it just led us up here anyway, and this is where we exited that unofficial trail. And I really did think there was trails on both sides of the stream, mainly because I thought that the guiding signage that they had up at the entrance to the park, I thought that's what it was saying. Maybe I just had, just because I've never been here before, I guess. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way by doing it the wrong way, and then figure out the right way. I do believe when I was on one side of the stream, I could see the other trail on the other side of the stream, and that's what I thought I was aiming for when we crossed that bridge. However, I may be right. I mean, I did definitely see a trail on the other side. I just maybe chose the wrong turn off to try looking for those trails. I like to think that some of you are watching this and thinking, have been watching me make the mistake and yelling at the screen, trying to prevent me from messing that up. we're back on track the way we came, going back the other way. And I'm gonna be keeping an eyes out on the other side of the stream to see if there is a trail over there. Or was I hallucinating earlier? No. So cliff faces on the other side. Come on, this way. Be quick. Alright, well I'm going to try and fit this recording into 1 hour. And we've got just over 11 minutes left to see it through to home base. But if we don't make it, we don't make it. I'll make sure to keep the recording under an hour. It is my self-imposed time limit for these recordings. And we have a mandatory minimum of 30 minutes. So you'll see that some of the episodes are a little bit shorter. Oh, look. Did you notice that on our way through earlier? I totally missed it. Right, well, I definitely must have misread the map. There is definitely a loop trail. I just don't know how to find the other half of the loop. And then I made a mistake, assuming that it was likely that the other half of the loop was on the other side of the stream with a couple of bridges. I don't know. I can't even see that that's possible now that we're walking back by it. Maybe it's up in the mountains to my left. Just not sure. It's okay though. Oh, it's good anyway, because if we didn't go on a big dawdle and get lost, it would have made for a much shorter episode. So there's more to it today for you. I guess that added a whole nother at least 20 minutes to the experience. Because I'm feeling it. We're getting closer and closer to where we started, which means we're getting closer and closer to the end. And you'll know because you can look and see the remaining time in this episode. Not long to go now. It's funny because I might be lost again. No, this is the way. Keep going. I think I'll give that park bench back there a level 4. It's doing alright for a level 4. Hasn't seen as much weather. It clearly gets quite a good amount of sun, which helps to keep the green slimy stuff from growing on it. And it looks to me like it's not as old as some of the others in the area. Super dog. Hello. This way. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. We're almost home, buddy. Go away, noisy airplane. You're ruining my buzz. Right, well, I'll tell you, you ought to look forward to the next episode, because I'm surely going to be filming that somewhere out of town, so to speak, because we're from around here. But next weekend we're going on a family road trip in the house bus, and so I will undoubtedly find time and energy to record some beautiful dog walk somewhere. And it's good too, because we're going to territory that we've hardly never ever been to before. And weekends are where it's at for the dog walk recordings, I have to say, because of the long haul driving days that I'm doing during the week now. This is just going back to what we're seeing here. There is a trail on that side, so I guess there might be a loop here that goes down that way and turns around further downstream and then comes back up. Maybe that's the loop that I should have been hoping to find. Anyway, we can resolve that mystery in a future episode. We'll come back and we'll record here, I'm sure. I like the space. Flowing water is always a beautiful sight. Lovely to listen to. Walking in the shady shade in the hot sun is also lovely. Yeah, so we've had just about enough of dog walking for today. Yeah, but if you've watched all the way to the end, this is the end. Yes, if you've watched all the way to the end, for all I know, you're quite happy to watch another few hours of dog walking, which is great, because in our channel history we have recorded hundreds of hours of dog walk recordings for you all to enjoy. So without any further ado, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay, stop button, you're going to work? Let's do it.